This is TWiT.
This is a statement on the world that we live in. Just briefly, because I know I've told the story, but in 2004 or 5, I went out to the Microsoft campus and I saw what was the Xbox 360 development stations, which were 2 giant Mac G5 towers next to each other, tethered together somehow with this wire that came out to an Xbox controller. And I was like, they had just announced what the Xbox 360 was going to look like, this little white thing. And I was like, how are you going to fit that in there? And they're like, oh, we got guys working on that. Right. So obviously that worked out great. There was no red ring of death problem or anything like that. But the other thing I learned that day was that Xbox 360 was going to be the first Xbox console that would allow games to release updates at any time. And like blurted up, my knee-jerk reaction was, but wait, aren't you worried that will reduce the quality of games? Because they know they'll be able to update. And I think it was Aaron Grayberg said, no, it wasn't. I'm sorry. No, it wasn't Aaron. Sorry, it was someone else. But he said, no, we're not worried. We have a system in place. It's going to be fine. Now, if you're an Xbox user today, or probably any other console, but I only really know the Xbox, you know what it's like, right? Not only do game makers ship updates all the time, they ship stupid, huge updates, often on day one, right?
And it's Steam too, as you, Richard, right?
I mean, probably
it's
everybody.
It's PCs too.
Probably everybody.
But this isn't specific to games. All software now is shipped incomplete.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Broken,
no, I'm just, but the appeal of the console is this kind of combination of simplicity and ease of use, and
I think you're begging for the
right
DVD
amount of
to come
that
back.
Kind of thing.
You want the DVD back, don't you? You miss your DVD.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not a big fan of optical media, but so look, as someone who has bought every one of every Call of Duty games, I know the last several, you spend time preloading it, and then the day comes, and then you spend time reloading it because the day one update is bigger than the original game. Like it happens every single time. And then there are multiple updates over time. So, you finally get that Friday afternoon, you get a kickback, play games for a little while, turn the console on. Sorry, we got to install an update for your game. Seriously?
That was always a running gag, right? You turn on your Xbox 2 hours before you want to use it.
Yeah. Or this is actually a setting that supposedly keep it on at a low level and do those downloads, right? I mean, they do have that. So to solve this problem, Microsoft is going to institute a policy for quality. I'm just kidding. What they're going to do is allow gamers to pre-download updates, right? So now not only are you going to preload the game, but you can preload the update. So the day the update comes out, there might be a diff download that you have to do, but hopefully you won't suffer from this problem I just described, where you're sitting there for several minutes, an hour, whatever it is.
Now you're the CDN hosting your patches ahead of your software.
It's incredible. But you know what? As stupid as it is, it's still sort of
it might actually help you get to play your new game soon.
Yeah, it's a brute force approach. It's inelegant, but you know what?
I would also argue this, Paul. It's easier on their network. Because you do your game release, and the first thing is every single person needs to patch. So you just absolutely getting hammered there.
Oh my God, yes.
The patch is coming, so now you get to manage the patch over 24 hours.
That's exactly. Yeah. Yep, you can meter it out. Yeah. No, it's. I know. It's so unsophisticated. It's hard to argue. Right?
Hey, it's me, Leo Laporte. I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet from Windows Weekly. If you want to see more and want to catch the whole show, you can subscribe in your favorite podcast client or visit our website, twit.tv/WW. And of course, there's links right below me.